Hey, yeah, good to see you too. So, cool. I think I can just get started with the lesson here. I'm using some new software, hence there have been a few hiccups, but also I'll be getting a better camera setup soon, but I'm still working on it. Yeah, for this lesson, it's going to be on a Frank Stokes song, which was requested in the last lesson. um, and so I'm finally getting around to it now. So the tuning of the song is in standard tuning, and let's see here. Oh yeah, M&O blues, we can do that too, but yeah, let me know what you're looking for help with when it comes to M&O blues. Cool. So I'll just kind of show you this song, and maybe we can just get started with that as the lesson. If any of you guys wanted to follow along, but I guess this will also be recorded. So yeah, again, chicken you can roost behind the moon or below the moon by Frank Stokes. The tuning is standard tuning, but inconveniently, it's sort of tuned up by a half step per string. So these are the notes. And let's see. What I'll do is just kind of go through the song once and then do the lesson as always. Let me try that one more time. Just starting to sort of get used to it. I don't think that's perfectly what he plays, but I think it kind of gets the general hand shapes. So I'll start with the one chord, and that pretty much just goes pointer finger, top four strings, and this is really the shape of the entire one chord. And then what you do is you use, say, the fifth fret of the top string, and you kind of do some work with the major pentatonic scale here. So you've got this fifth fret of the top string to the bar, then you've got fifth fret of the second string to the bar, fourth fret of the third string to the bar, and fourth fret of the third string. Did I get that right? Fourth fret of the third string with the bar, fourth fret of the fourth string with the bar. So then you've got. So just keep that in mind on the treble side. And then on the bass side, it's just really, you're hitting as an alternating bass the fifth string and the fourth string. All right. And then just kind of try and get comfortable with even just doing pinches. And then also with the alternating finger. I think that'll help. But in any case, what he plays is something like this. Like that. So it's a simpler version, and he's only kind of moving up and down the top string. So again, with that bar, top four strings of the second fret, you'll just hit the top string's 5th fret, and then you pretty much just do these mixtures of the pinches and the alternating strums. And then at the very tail end, what you do is you hit the 3rd fret just in front of that bar on the top string. So pinch alternating, then repeat, pinch alternating, and then pinch, and then alternating. And just get used to that. But then you can pretty much just mix it up. What was that? Similar to Casey Jones, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like kind of that country sort of style. It's pretty nice. And anyways, I'll stop blabbering so much about the 1 chord, or rambling, I should say. But once you kind of get comfortable with it, you can sort of use that pentatonic box to play around with it more. You can change up the strumming pattern on that thing too. Like this was just a default, but you can change it up completely so it's got a different rhythm. Anyways, now for the 4 chord, you're hitting a D major, but you're pretty much still using the bar. So you might normally hit D majors like this, but for the purposes of this song and for just the economy of motion, to be a nerd, you're really just keeping the bar, but just on the top 3 string 2nd fret, and then you're adding on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Yeah, D7. That would be cool. Yeah, that almost sounds cooler to use the D7. Yeah, so you can use the D7 there, or you can just use this, the D7. If you do this, it's still the same thing, alternating bass between the 4th string and the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, right? And then here, if you use the D7, you can hit as solo notes, just as a few suggestions, top string, 2nd fret of that, or you can even jump up to the 4th fret for a really interesting, kind of cool sound, jazzy sort of sound. Or let's see, or you can just hit the 3rd fret. Anyways, so there's that on the D7, so you're kind of sticking more down here with if you hit the normal sort of D major, you can kind of hit the 5th fret of the top string into the chord shape, 5th fret of the 2nd string into the chord shape, 4th fret of the 3rd string into the chord shape. So those are sort of some note ideas. Perhaps the C fingering up the neck for the D. Oh, shit. another suggestion. So you got the D7 as one option, and then this gentleman, John just mentioned, you can also hit the C chord, which is pretty cool. You're just hitting, what he's saying is you can play the C chord up a couple frets. And you've got those open strings. And then you can play the alternating bass on the 5th string and the 4th string. And then as solo notes, you can hit, say, the 5th fret of the 2nd string, 5th fret of the top string. You can bar this to play the 3rd fret of the top string, barring this right here. And yeah, so you got that, or you got to hit the 4 chord. So yeah, some really cool ideas. Thanks, man. Perhaps C with pinky on bottom. C with pinky on bottom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So okay, we got this. Pretty, that's just. But you got the whole pentatonic thing. Anyways, then you got the 4 chord, or this. And then you just hold this. And that's pretty much kind of the first go round. It took ages to say, or just to get that all out. But let's. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you just keep going. And then you hit the 5 chord instead of the 4 chord. So again, yeah. 1 to the 4. And then you go 1. Anything on the 1. Anything using those notes. And then now you hit the 5 chord. So I think this is kind of more what he plays. Again, bar chord, barring the top 4 strings, 2nd fret, 4th fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 4th fret of the top string. And then, what kind of note? You got like, this is all with your pinky. You got the 5th fret, 3rd fret, into the chord, 5th fret of the 2nd string, 3rd fret held down by the chord. So anyways, you got some notes up there to kind of doodle around with. Something like that. And then yeah, that's sort of the first chorus, I think. And then anyways, now the next chorus is sounds kind of similar. To the 4. And then you got something like this, some sort of like riff. So some sort of riff. And then to the 5 chord, I think, or you might not go to the 5 chord, but super quickly, and then back to the chord. And that's the next chorus. Alright, cool. Yeah, so anyways, going through the next chorus, it's just same thing, 1 chord, but are there other things you can do? back to a normal sort of A7. And then you've got some different notes. Yeah, anyways. So that. To the 4 chord. And then back to the 1. And then now you do the. Now you do some sort of riff. And then you hit the 5 chord in the usual way, or and I should mention this has an alternating bass between the 6th string and 4th string. And then you just finish it off, which was a little disjointed of me to say. Thanks. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Super cool that. Yeah, no. Thanks a lot for watching. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the song. If you've got any other, it doesn't look like there are really any other questions. So I think what I'll do is probably maybe just play that through one more time just to iron out any sort of things that might not have gotten mentioned, and then just wait up for the next time. Cool. So you got the 1 chord. To the 4. So back to the 1. So you got 1, 2, 4, 1. Okay. So that's the first part. And then you've got 1, 5, 1. Oh, you've got just 1, 5. So you got 1, 4, 1, 1, 5. And then now. Yeah, so anyways, 1, 4, 1, 1, 5. And then now the second, that was the first A. Now the second A is 1, 4, 1 again. And then it's kind of like 1, 5, and then 1, super quick. So now to play that whole second A again, it'll be 1, 4, 1. Now here's 1, 5, 1. So that was it. 1, 5, and then back to 1. And that's the first A, second A, and that's pretty much, I think, the song. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I think I just end stream. All right, see you guys later. And yeah, take care. Have a great weekend.